Moses goes back to Egypt, God's mission begins. Based on Exodus 4:18-29, King James Version, once upon a time, in the land of Midian, Moses had just finished talking to God through a burning bush. His heart was still thumping from everything he had seen and heard. God had chosen him, Moses, to lead the people of Israel out of slavery in Egypt. Moses knew it was time to begin the journey, but there was one thing he had to do first. Saying goodbye, Moses went back home to his father-in-law, Jethro, a kind and wise man. "Jethro," Moses said, "please let me go and return to my people in Egypt. I want to see if they are still alive." Jethro smiled kindly. "Go in peace, Moses," he said. "May the Lord go with you." Moses packed up quickly. He took his wife Zipporah and their 2 sons. He placed them on a donkey and took his shepherd's rod, the very same rod God told him to use for signs and miracles. God's words on the journey. As Moses traveled, the Lord spoke to him again. "When you get to Egypt, remember to do all the miracles I showed you before Pharaoh. But know this, Pharaoh's heart will be hard. He won't let my people go right away." Moses listened carefully. God was preparing him for a tough mission, but he promised to be with him every step of the way. Dupper, a serious lesson. One night, as they stopped to rest, something very serious happened. God was not pleased because Moses hadn't followed an important part of his covenant. He had not circumcised his son. God had given this special sign to Abraham and all his children, and it was very important. But Zipporah quickly understood. She stepped in and circumcised their son, showing obedience to God. After that, God let Moses continue on the journey. This moment reminded Moses just how important it was to obey all of God's commands. A brother's reunion back in Egypt. God had spoken to Aaron, Moses' brother. God told Aaron to go meet Moses in the wilderness. Aaron left Egypt and walked for many days. Finally, in the mountains, he saw someone familiar. "Moses! Moses, my brother!" Aaron called. Moses ran to him. The 2 brothers hugged and smiled. "God has spoken to me," Moses said. "He's sending us to free his people from Pharaoh's hand." Then Moses told Aaron everything. About the burning bush, the rod turning into a snake, his hand turning leprous and being healed, and all the words God had said. 2's heading to Egypt. With their hearts full of courage, Moses and Aaron turned toward Egypt. They knew the journey wouldn't be easy, but they had a mission. God had chosen them to bring freedom to his people. Step by step, they walked together through the desert, carrying God's message and miracles with them. And so, the adventure was just beginning. Moral of the story: even when the road is hard or scary, when God gives you a job to do, he'll always be with you. Obeying God, trusting him, and walking in faith is the best way forward.